These are some things that I like this week. Breakdancing in the Olympics. Breakdancing has been added to the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris. The decision was confirmed by the International Olympic Committee as it seeks to attract a younger audience to a historic competition. I mean, it's a great idea. There's no better way to attract a younger audience than to add a dance that was made popular in the 80s. I can't wait for like 40 years from now when flossing is made an Olympic event. Nobody is more excited for this news than the guys from your high school who only wore tracksuits or the extras from any movie with a prom scene. Then again, isn't this all of our dreams? Isn't this why there are like 16 step-up movies? Aren't we as a society just obsessed with dance-offs? And now we're not only getting them, but we're getting them as international competition for Olympic hardware. Like, I can't wait to see Sweden versus Tokyo. Japan. I can't wait to see Sweden versus Japan in the Olympics, just breakdancing their asses off. This is also great news for parents. I mean, if you're the parent of a young child, why drop hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on gymnastics lessons when you could just throw a refrigerator box on the ground and tell your kid, hey, start spinning. Before you know it, your kid will be the next Michael Phelps without even getting wet. Also, I should note that the event won't be called breakdancing. It's called breaking. I like to think Sean Parker was behind this one. Drop the dancing. Just breaking. It's cleaner. Now, you're probably like, what finally made the International Olympic Committee come around on this? My guess is probably the same as yours, that some dude in a wife beater driving a Camaro finally talked them into it. But no, apparently the idea was proposed 2 years ago after trials at the 2018 Youth Olympics in Buenos Aires, Argentina proved to be a success. There you go. Shout out to the youth of that nation, huh? Also, shout out to Youth of the Nation, the song by POD. Such a great song. We are the youth of the nation. Very underrated song. I'm pretty sure it's in the Blue Crush soundtrack. Surfing, another Olympic sport. Now, am I upset that they took baseball out of the Olympics a few years ago? Yes, very much so. But I will admit, breakdancing is a very nice olive branch. I mean, you tell me, would you rather watch equestrian or this? Would you rather watch marathon swimming or this? You gonna sit on the couch and watch rowing or this? Your Honor, I rest my case. If you go to the Olympic website, it has this blurb on breaking, and it says, the dance style gained popularity and moved into the mainstream even during the closing ceremony of the Olympic Games Los Angeles 1984, where Jerry Maguire Oscar-winning actor Cuba Gooding Jr. was one of the official breakers, dancing as Lionel Richie sang all night long. First off, Cuba Gooding Jr. was also in Snow Dogs, all right? So put some respect on his name. Second, he was also in Boat Trip. Third, I found some footage from those closing games in 1984. The only thing is it's hard to make out which one is Cuba. Probably because there were over 200 breakdancers from the LA area in this thing.
Breakdancers, you're going to see 200 of them, and all are from different breakdancing groups. Folk dance that came from the streets here in Los Angeles.
But I did find this clip of him at the Graham Norton show talking about it.
We oughtn't to forget that, of course, acting wasn't your big break.
No. I was in the 1984 Olympics behind Lionel Richie as a breakdancer.
And then actually starting to do it.
Whoa!
I also found this clip. Look at him. Hey, Cuba.
What's your name? Cuba?
Anyway, I just have to say that I'm a huge fan of breakdancing in the Olympics. Breaking in the Olympics. I mean, finally we can see some breaking from Team USA that doesn't include Paul George.